Just over a week after the president signed his $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill, local Congresswoman Val Demings makes a stop in Central Florida.
She came here to detail where some of that money is going to be used in Central Florida. News 6's Nadine Yanis is live at the Links bus station, where the press conference was held earlier today. And Nadine, there was a big focus on transportation.
Absolutely, billions coming to the state of Florida for public transportation. Other things include improvements to our roads, highways, bridges, wastewater, broadband, and more. So much a part of this bill, but you're right. Public transportation was the focus, especially for one bus rider who told me that he spends at least 5 hours each day, at least 5 hours, riding the bus. And he is asking me what directly in this bill is going to impact him.
This bill is in the best interest of Central Florida.
Congresswoman Val Demings, down from D.C., touted the changes coming to Florida as part of the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill signed by President Biden last week.
Yeah.
But behind me at the news conference was a bus rider, Blaine Volstorf, who asked me this question.
What is it going to actually do for us as the people that ride the bus?
Volstorf, a theme park worker who has 2 jobs, relies on public transportation at least 5 hours round trip every day.
I'm spending as much time I am working as I am getting home.
According to the Congresswoman, over the next 5 years, the infrastructure bill will bring $2.6 billion to Florida for public transportation, $13 billion for highway improvements, millions for bridge replacements, $200 million to expand electric vehicle charging stations, and expand internet into rural areas. As for Volstorf's specific question,
I mean, yeah, it's great, carbon emissions, government, that nonsense. I want to get home on a reliable time.
Mayor Jerry Demings is pushing for a 1-cent sales tax for transportation, something he's tried for before but suspended during the pandemic. This, he says, will create a dedicated source of funding beyond this infrastructure bill to help with struggles Volstorf and others are dealing with daily.
If we want to look at how we're going to increase the fleet, the frequency, the connectivity of our public transit system, then we have to really look at a major metamorphosis of our transit system here.
And so Mayor Demings says it could be as early as January as he's reigniting his push for the 1-cent sales tax on the ballot for November. As for his wife, Congresswoman Val Demings, she said in D.C. they're going to be working through what projects need to be put in place for this infrastructure bill. The White House says we could see ground break on those projects as early as spring. Live in downtown Orlando tonight, I'm Nadine Yanis, getting results, News 6.